How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? I am your host of the Rokakaka podcast. My name is Michael, and here's my British half, my worst half, Harvey. How are you today, my friend?
I'm sipping on some gin and juice. JK. I'm sipping on some water.
Poof, man, that's pretty radical. But what other things can we talk about today besides liquids?
Yeah, I haven't read One Piece, Mike. I'm so sorry.
Well, you need to, you Dumbo.
I don't have the time to read 890 whatever chapters.
But
you know what I do? You know what I did have the time
JoJo,
for?
you can do One Piece.
I had the time for JoJo, and now it's time for the Rokakaka podcast.
Alright, let's talk about part 8, JoJolion. First of all, let's mention the cover page. And
ooh. I saw it on the cover page, and I'm like, don't know how, like, they all look dead inside.
The cover page looks like a really bad, like, rap album cover. Like, that's, like, what I get.
No, I saw the cover page, and it's like, ooh, Planet Appraiser. Ooh, they all look dead inside. One thing someone did do, though, someone got a photo of Planet Appraiser, and they zoomed in of just his body, which is on the thumbnail. I just took his body and put it on the book.
Right.
Someone took a photo of just his body with the caption, Mom says it's my turn.
That was me on Discord, you Dumbo.
That was you?
Yes, that was me. Did you seriously not pay attention to the person who said it?
No.
It's like, hey, it's just some random dude. And it's my co-host. I forgot. Who's that dumbass? I forgot about him.
I saw it on X server. I saw it on X server on Dump, and
that was me. You goober, I hate you. Well, okay, now I guess we gotta move on because now I'm disheartened.
One good thing about the title page. Jobin is holding a lunchbox with a king on it.
Ooh, Speed King. Ooh.
No, not a king. Well, yes, but also Kata.
Oh yeah. Well, to be fair, here's the thing. Kato's probably gonna be the main villain, but we don't even know what her stand is called, what it does. I mean, we don't even know if she's still alive. Well, I mean, she probably is.
Manny, not the Smash guy, said on a YouTube video, "Hey, Kato will be my villain." So she's obviously gonna be main villain if the YouTuber says so.
Yeah, man. If X-Force says so, you know it's true. But, anyways, I guess it's just for the whole chapter. It was honestly a really, really good chapter, and honestly excites me seriously, like what's gonna happen next month.
Minus some few scenes. For example, how was Speed King able to light the entire orchid?
Okay, but like, here's the thing. Okay, so he sent out Paper Moon King with Tsurugi, and then eventually it got to like the forest or whatever. And then just a thing similar to a forest fire happened, and then it just spread. That's how I saw it.
But the thing. Yeah, that's how I saw it. But then Tsurugi's like, Dad, did you set the entire orchid on fire? It's like he can't see.
It's just that one single branch that survives at the end of the chapter.
Yeah. Also, I love the fact that Jobin is just like, how the hell am I gonna get poor Tom here? I got it. Burn the entire forest down, and so he calls poor Tom. Well, he's canonically he's the first official JoJo character who is officially shown eating some good puss on the side.
And while his girlfriend's just doing something like rubbing her arm or some shit with like some weapon or
with some weird shaving equipment.
Yeah.
Originally, when I saw it, I assumed, is Jobin calling Kato?
Dude, that's what I thought. I was like, dude, is that Kato?
Yeah, it's like, is that Kato? And then it's just like, yo, can you stop?
It's like, dude,
stop licking. Someone wants to call you.
And then he just, dude, poor Tom is like bigger than the last time we saw him. I'm pretty sure because he just runs out of the room, and then now all of a sudden he's at the Higashikata Estate.
I just
in like a blink of an eye.
I just imagine poor Tom having the voice of Danny DeVito.
Oh man! And everyone pretty much thinks they still have that voice.
And he's just like, hey, Jobin, what you want? Hey, I couldn't find the Rokakaka fruit, so I just burnt the entire forest on fire.
And also my family's in danger, because, like, we saw Hado, we saw Daya, and then he mentioned Norisuke and Joshu. So they're there in the house, so they're bleeding right now.
Yeah.
And going on about pressure, as usual.
But I love the fact that I'm surprised, fucking poor Tom got there so fast. To the orchid.
That's what how did he get there so fast? Like
that's one thing.
One
thing I'm wondering. Because this, obviously, how much minutes do you think they get?
How many minutes?
Yeah.
Well, it really depends on what location poor Tom is in.
Yeah.
Because if we would say across the street from the Yoshikata estate, less than a minute or two. If it's 5 blocks down, 10 minutes maybe.
Yeah. But I like how Jobin was smart enough to just fuck with poor Tom to get him there.
Man.
He literally burns an entire fucking forest. The entire
and he comes in with this, panic.
Orchid. And he's just you bastard. Are you serious?
Oh, man.
Jobin.
But that actually leads into, something, that's an even just as big part of the chapter is that Mamezuku and Josuke, or Gappy, either one, their entire interaction. So first of all, I really like the interaction that they do. Most specifically, the part with Josuke, him saying about I will take back the past that I lost, and that whole speech really felt like something a Joestar would say, and that's what I really liked about it.
Yeah, and one thing about that as well, which I liked, is that it affirms to us that Josuke's motivation is to
save Holly,
for Kira's sake, which is nice because we aren't.
Because I'm pretty sure Kira and Josephine are dead, so he might as well do something.
Yeah, they're dead. And it's nice to see Josuke reaffirming to us that why he wants to Rokakaka so badly.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, with the last couple of chapters, including Urban Gorilla and the introduction of poor Tom, I was like, wait, why does Josuke need the Rokakaka fruit again? And then now it's okay, yeah.
It's obviously I thought that as well. It's why does he need it? It's oh yeah, he needs it for Holly. It's it would be really nice if he reaffirmed our beliefs of it being Holly.
Yeah.
Which it is.
And then I like how Mamezuku was I don't like many parts of that speech, but that part about Norisuke, that was good, my man.
That was good.
It's that one specific part. I don't know why. But yeah, and then obviously then Josuke uses soft and wet to make himself into a bubble. Yeah. Which is honestly one of the most unique and weirdly coolest ways that Josuke has used soft and wet.
Yeah.
And then afterwards he goes out into the flaming orchid not him. He then gives Mamezuku the bubble.
Yeah.
I forget how, but he does. And then Mamezuku goes out in one panel specifically. Again, Araki in his art style, in his current art style. Mamezuku is, you can go to one of the pages right now. Mamezuku's kind of thick.
Oh, I know. Is it because his butt looks like the Lara Croft? It looks like the Lara Croft her breasts.
Boobs.
Yeah. It's just 2 polygons.
Oh man. That Mamezuku, he's pretty thick. I gotta tell you,
he's pretty thick.
Oh, man.
He might be the plant appraiser, but I appraise his behinder.
Ooh. I feel like people are gonna start shipping Gappy and Plant Appraiser now.
No. Don't.
Well, actually, here's the thing. Then that leads into what Mamezuku does at the very end of the chapter, and that is use doggy style to basically for now tie up poor Tom, and that's just where the chapter ends. And so really,
one thing I'm wondering, he now has the Lego house. he like
he now has a Lego house. Like, when did he get that?
It's either he can remake, like he has just multiple Lego houses he can just make,
which I doubt is the thing. What is probably he probably got really quickly dug up the Lego house and then boom, now it's in his hands.
But the thing is, then Jobin's should be fine when it comes to like.
That's true. Honestly, well, maybe we'll get the answer next chapter.
Then again, if we go by the assumption that poor Tom did dig that Lego house back up, then Jobin would have an excuse to put out the flames.
Right. Well, it's not like Jobin can just turn on and off, fire.
Yeah.
It's already there. You can't stop it.
Yeah.
Unless if you put it out.
The thing is since the Plant of Praise was able to pick up the branch, now not only do poor Tom and Tobin
Bigashikata.
No, I was thinking of fucking Tobin from fucking Fire Emblem Mechas. Jobin,
I have no idea what that is.
It's a good Fire Emblem game, my dude.
Fire Emblem. I thought you said Fire Mecha or something.
Fire Mecha.
Fire Mecha. That sounds badass, dude.
That's actually Fire Emblem 16, guys. It's a mecha Fire Emblem. On
Mars.
It
takes place in the modern age.
But
anyways,
now poor Tom and Jobin both know what the branch is. So
yeah, that's the panel I love at the very end, where Araki puts in the very middle of the panel that one branch that has the Rokakaka fruit. And now it's just all up to them.
Oh shit! Then, I just realized the branches are also being used to disconnect the panels. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's what that's what I love about that panel. And then it's now really it's all up to next month. We just have to wait a month and see what happens, because either the Plant Appraiser dies.
Don't we always have to do that?
Well, no shit. But let's this time it's okay, next chapter there are a couple things that can happen. One, we get the Rokakaka fruit, and then they have to escape. Two, the Plant Appraiser dies, and Josie now has to fight poor Tom. Poor Tom gets the Rokakaka fruit, and then they run away. Or then poor Tom dies. Honestly,
what the final thing which is said is it a free for all battle inevitable?
Yeah, it says it's a free for all battle is inevitable. So maybe Jobin's gonna get outside and he's gonna fight Josuke. It could be a 2-on-2 fight, dude. It could be fucking Ozone Baby versus Doggy Style, and then Speed King versus Soft and Wet.
How else can Ozone Baby be used? Is he just gonna throw the Lego house at people?
That would be so funny if the chapter just started out that way. If he just starts out by throwing the fucking house.
I'm the trash man.
I'm the trash man.
But I throw him out of the way, and then I forgot, and then I start eating the garbage. Yo, actually, poor Tom is Danny DeVito. He's literally. Oh fuck. What's the character's name from Sunny? Shit.
I don't watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I've watched it. Oh, fuck. What's his name? Frank. That's his name. Frank.
Okay. Now here's the thing. What do you think is gonna happen next month? Because I already named off the things that might happen. So what do you think is gonna happen? And the thing is, this whole arc right now is being called Poor Tom and Ozone Baby. And we're on part 4 of that arc right now. So do you think it's gonna end here and then we're gonna start a new arc next month, or is it gonna be Poor Tom and Ozone Baby part 5?
Well, the thing is, I don't really see much else what Poor Tom can do.
Honestly, I feel it's gonna be a new arc starting next month.
Unless Poor Tom has Ozone Baby has a third phase.
Oh, yeah, it goes from Lego House to Goo Goo Dolls to I don't know,
to fucking Mega Blocks.
That'd be kind of genius.
But actually no, it becomes Roblox. It becomes a computer game.
No.
No, but when it comes to like what I think could happen, maybe poor Tom couldn't help because unless Ozone Baby unless Ozone Baby has another form,
right?
I don't necessarily see poor Tom making it out of here. That or poor Tom will be kept alive for questioning.
Yeah, maybe like Jobin kidnaps him or some shit.
Because poor Tom is working with the higher class.
Right.
So I can see them either trying to keep poor Tom alive, or poor Tom telling the upper elites
what happened,
where the branch is.
Yeah. Now, and then maybe Kato comes into the story again. Who knows?
Yeah, Kato could come into the story. Thing is, Jobin and Josuke and Plant Appraiser obviously are at odds. I don't necessarily think they are going to go into a fight.
Maybe not, but at the same time, who knows?
I don't think they're going to be going to a fight next month. Maybe the month after.
Yeah, maybe the month afterwards.
Because if poor Tom's Ozone Baby is still in effect, then I can see all of them agreeing that poor Tom needs to be taken away first.
Right.
Rather than focusing on just everyone.
Right. That would make sense.
Or maybe Jobin would only take out either take out Plant Appraiser or Josuke.
Mhm. Well, honestly, you never really know what's gonna happen. Honestly, I don't think something so drastic is gonna happen where fucking Plant Appraiser dies, even though we barely know him.
I hope Plant Appraiser doesn't die because Plant Appraiser is probably
he's one of the coolest. He's one of the coolest characters in JoJolion so far.
We haven't known him for long. When was he introduced? Chapter 6, not 69. It was around late.
There'd be
60s.
some shit. It was the late 60s, I feel like. Yeah.
Yeah, late 60s where he was introduced. And I feel like he's too late to fucking kill off. However, unless he's the Wikipedia of the series.
Oh, where he dies in less than 20 chapters.
Yeah, he died. I think he dies maybe 9 to 12 chapters after.
Maybe honestly,
but also Wikipedia is also he isn't shown straight after the Wikipedia Magenta fights.
Right.
So.
Who honestly knows? But
one thing. Going back to this chapter, I love how Tsurugi's is the dog okay? Is the dog okay?
Yeah, that's what he cares about.
To myself, I'm just the dog's fucking dead.
Yeah, and then I love how Jobin tries to play it off. He's like, oh no, he went to his doghouse. Bitch, I'm pretty sure his neck got snapped or something.
No, if you have his eyes were bulging out.
Yeah. That's what it was.
I just always is the doggo okay? And it's no, the doggo's never okay.
Yeah, it's never coming back. I'm sorry.
He's gone. He's fucking eviscerated. He's gone.
Right.
But
yeah. That's the chapter. That was
thing is. Yeah, it was a really good chapter. The only flaws I mainly had with it were the fact that Jobin was able to literally just suddenly
it's again with Araki changing abilities of later on. He said in the beginning of Speed King, it was he can ignite things on fire 10 centimeters away or something that. And now we have a forest fire going on.
I when I first read it, it's but Speed, how did he literally set an entire orchid on fire? And so I was just browsing Twitter before we started the podcast, in the morning, and it's Mete, not the bad guy.
He mentioned the same thing.
Yeah, and it's so I'm not the only one. I'm not crazy. It's only 10 centimeters. Ooh. So the only plausible excuse I can see for the entire orchid being set on fire is either A, he set something very hot and threw it out the window, and then set it on fire, in which then those flames were very fast, or B, like he used Tsurugi's Paper Moon King,
which is what he did.
But the thing is, it seems like Tsurugi's like very shocked at the fact. It's like, Dad, you lit our orchid on fire?
That is true.
Like, he acts shocked about it.
Well,
but then again, Jobin could literally just been like, hey, can you throw your frog out there? I want to do something. And then he just lit the entire thing on fire.
Mm-hmm. Well, honestly, I guess we'll just find out next month. But I guess that's the end of today's episode. Now, Harvey, before we end this off, do you want to plug anything?
I have a Twitch. Sometimes I stream. I should really get back to streaming.
And if you want to, you can follow me on Twitter at Mike Dropkin, MikeKedrabkin. Go follow me there.
Wow, Mike, do you not even know how to spell your own name?
Fuck no, dude. What do you think? I'm smart. Anyways.
Remember, guys, go buy a copy of Shimonetta.
Go fight. This is the wrong channel. Anyways, we'll see you guys next month on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 8.
JoJo.